Welcome guys to another Tales of Middle-earth. As you know, I'm Adam, and today again we have
Mike.
And Mike. We're playing what?
We're playing To the Death, 3 roll to 1.
Oh, interesting. And what are you playing? What army?
I'm going with the High Elves, with a couple of sweet heroes to lead them. So
Yeah.
should be good. I got Eladin and Elro here. They're leading, I think it was 9 off the top of my head there.
Yeah.
A bunch of guys with bows, some swords, no shields. And the other warband is a Restor, and he's got 4 elves with him. 2 have shield and elven blade, and then the other 2 just have bows.
Interesting. And I am running my Knight of Umbar and Umbar list for the most part. I haven't really used it in a long time. But it basically has Dalamir, Knight of Umbar, and then smoke bombs, and then a whole bunch of just Warriors of Umbar and stuff along those lines. So as stated, we're playing To the Death. So let's show you the board, let's show you the armies, and get right into the match from there. So this is the board that we are playing on. It is a 4x4 desert mat today. Just got some ruins and sort of whatnot around here. We got sort of the riverbed, and that's been all dried up with some statues around it and more ruins on that side. It just sort of is supposed to be like a little population that was in the desert until it was ruined or desolated. And so that is the board we're playing on. I'll show you the armies next. So this here is my 400 points of Umbar. So obviously the first warband is going to be led by the Knight of Umbar. It has 3 Abrakan cards, 3 Warriors of Umbar with bucklers, and then, or sorry, I said 3, but it's 4. 4 Warriors of Umbar with spear. Then the second warband is Dalamar, and he has 3 Watchers of Karna. All of them are just regular no bows, and then 5 of the Arbalisters back there as well. So that is my 400 points of Umbar. So Mike, here's your army. What do you got?
Okay, so we have Eladin here. He's going to be the general of the entire army.
Yeah.
We've got his brother here, Elro here.
Yeah.
We have 4 High Elf warriors, just elven blade, no shield, nothing else.
Okay.
Then we've got 5 archers in the back. They all have their bows. And then on to the next, we have a Restor here, and he's got 4 guys with him. They just have shields and elven blades, and that's just basically their warband.
Awesome. So that's Mike's 400 points for the match. So let's roll for deployment next. All right, here's a roll for deployment. I'm going to get a 6, and Mike gets a 4. So I will set up Dalamir's army, or warband, first. And he can set up anywhere I want on the board. And so Dalamir and his Arbalisters and Watchers of Karna have set up. There's 1 Arbalister down here on the bottom, and then 4 up here on top with Dalamir and the Watchers there. So we'll come back with Mike's warband next. Here's a roll for Eladin and his warband, and he can set up anywhere on his board half. And so Mike has set up his first warband right there, almost at the middle of the board, and everybody is sort of hiding behind that ruin. So we'll roll for my Knight of Umbar warband next. So let's see where they have to be set up. Anywhere I want on my board side.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
And so the Knight of Umbar and his Corsairs of Umbar, I've been calling them Warriors, but they're really Corsairs of Umbar and Abrakan Guard, have been set up right there. We'll come back up with Mike's next deployment. Here is the roll for Restor and his warband. Let's see where he has set up. And he has set up within 12 inches of the center of the board.
That's okay.
And so Restor and his 4 warriors there have been set up right pretty much in the middle of the board. So let's come back with, let's do the priority roll for round 1. I got a 4, and Mike gets a 1.
1 comes back.
I guess it's going to me. So, beginning of the movement phase, these guys are just going to be moving up some. Not a whole heck of a lot, but just enough to keep on going there. And then moving forward. They're all moving forward. And these guys are all going over that way.
What's their defense?
4s?
Even the...
Yeah, they're all like 4s.
I didn't know they were defense.
Knight of Umbar is going to move up. So, Mike has decided not to use any might to resist that black dart, so I need a wound on a 3+. There's another 6.
I told you, 6 is
Are you using any of your fates He does have 2 fates.
What do I need to roll again?
4+ on your fate rolls.
Yeah, I'm gonna use a fate.
Okay, here's the first fate roll. And it's a 6, so he cancels out that 1 wound. So with the line in the sands being drawn, these guys are just going to sort of move up and spread out a little bit. And Dalamir is right there. And then my Arbalisters, the 5 of them, are going to stay stationary. And Mike here is just moving up Arestor and his 4 guys with shield. And I guess we'll be moving up probably Eladan and them next. So Mike decided to, after moving Arestor and his 4 guys, not to move Eladan's warband at all, and kept them all stationary. So we'll come back with shooting next.
My shooting stays good.
So this Arbalester here, he's going to be shooting at the very far elf here. He needs 4s. That's a 1.
That's a 1.
So this guy here will also shoot at him, hoping to hit him. That's a 4.
That's a hit.
You need 5s to kill him. No,
Oh.
5s to kill him. There's a 5
Nice.
right there. So that elf is dead, and that is first blood. Third guy here, going to be shooting at that elf there, needing 4s. There's a 6, needing 5s to kill him. There's another 5.
Oh man.
So that's 2 dead.
I'm gonna ban you from using these dice. I'm the shot first.
This guy here is going to shoot at that guy there because he has no in the ways, needing a 4, nothing. And then this guy here is just going to shoot at that front bowman there, needing 4s, hits, needing 5s to kill. And there's a 6. Bam! So that front bowman right there is dead.
Where is your other?
Oh shoot, hold on. That's not dead. That's an in the way. Gets through the in the way. Now I got to roll the wound. And it's a 4, so nothing. Front 3 elves here are going to be shooting at the end 2 here. Arbalisters, so he needs 3s to hit. And so he has 1 hit with a 6. Now he needs the in the ways for the
thanks.
runes. Does not get through. Elro here is shooting at this Watcher of Karna there, but does have it in the way there with that guy. So he needs 3s, and there's a 3. And then he needs to make a 4+ in the way for the front guy. Does. So he hits this back guy here, and then he needs 5s to kill him. It's a 2, so nothing.
And then
Eladan here is going to be shooting into this Abragon guard here. Didn't move, so needs 3s. Gets a 5, and then needs 5s. And he gets a 1.
I need a banner.
Movement phase, this is what the board looks like. I have all my guys sort of coming out in a bit of a circular fashion. My Arbalisters up here, 1's down there. I did take off 2 of his archers that were at the end. He still has 3 more behind that wall, plus Eladan and Elro here, and then obviously the throwing dagger with Arestor, which is really good. But everybody else has stayed back because he is afraid of the Umbar force. So let's roll for priority turn 2. I got a 6. You got a 6. You have it, sir. So for Mike's movement so far, he's just moving up his high elves here with the shield and Arestor, and then he's going to be hopefully moving that warband. End of Mike's movement portion of the phase. He left his 3 archers back there. Eladan and Elro here have moved up, as well as his regular high elves with Elven Blade. And we will come back with my movement next. So movement-wise, I'm just moving these guys up. And
Spear support.
Yeah, spear support and fighting. And these guys are going to come up as well. Bang. And these guys are going to come up and around like so. Might as well jump on the opportunity to charge you without a counter charge this turn. Abrakan guards in them are going to move around Eladan. Just like so. And then Knight of Umbar is going to use 2 to try to immobilize or transfix Eladan. Needing a 4+. Oh no.
That sucks. You can use if you want.
No, I'll just leave it at that. And I will just charge in.
Alright.
And these guys are going to also continue to move up as well. So these guys will just sort of come up this way. Bang. And he'll come over that way. Like so. And, of course, my Arbalisters will just stay stationary so they can still shoot. And in the movement phase, this is what it looks like. We have a whole bunch of elves, or Corsairs of Umbar fighting some elves over here. The Knight of Umbar and 3 Abrakan Guard charged into Eladan. And then Arbalister stays stationary, and these guys are charging up the other side to hopefully flank that force. We'll come back with shooting next. So these elves here are going to shoot into the front, or 2 of them are going to shoot into these front 2 Watchers of Karna, so they need 3s to hit. And both hit. And then they do need 5s to wound. And no wounds. So, this Arbalister for me then, oh sorry, you do have one more. Third one, going to shoot into the front.
Yeah, we'll just pick one.
And it does not hit. Alright, so my Arbalister under here is going to shoot into this front guy over here. Actually, he's going to shoot into this back guy over there. And so he needs 4s because he didn't move. Got a 3. So then I'll do this guy here. Need a 4. Yeah, hits. In the way. Does not get through. So we'll work back this way. That guy's going to do it.
Oh,
Got a 1.
That looks like it was good.
And this guy here is going to try to hit him. Nothing.
Oh.
And then this last but not least guy is going to try to hit him. And nothing.
Wow.
No shooting
Bad
for me
shooting
this round. Uh-oh. We'll come back with combat next. Okay, so we both called a heroic strike over here at the beginning of the combat phase. I am copying the fight value and attacks of Eladan. And so go ahead and roll. Let's see you get. You go up to a 10. And what do I go up to? I go up to a 9.
Oh.
Let's see if you can get a 6 on your 3 dice.
I was going to say I will use 3 dice for my...
I figured as much. Don't worry. And
oh man!
1, 1, and 2. Alright, so
this is a worry.
let's see if I can get a 6 here. Because if I get a 6, you can't even be.
I got 12.
There's a 6 right there from the Abrakan Guard. So you're not trapped. Well, you are knocked down. So everything is going to be doubled on you. So this is going to be the Knight of Umbar's attacks. So your defense 6. So I need 5s because I'm strength 4. And I got 1 so far. And then these are the 6 attacks from the Abrakan Guard. So these guys are strength 4, but they have the +1 to the roll, so they need 4s. Because normally they need 5s, because you're only defense 6.
Yep.
So I need 4s now. And so that is 4 wounds in total. So 3 from there, and then 1 from the Knight of Umbar. So, so with that there, that Eladan and General is slaying. Yeah! I should have probably rolled separately to see what one actually wounded Eladan, but we didn't. So I'm going to randomly determine to see who wounded Eladan and killed him off. So 1, 2 will be that guy, and then working way back through 6. So 3, 4 will be the middle one right there. So Elro here is going to have to charge that one there and let nothing stop him, basically.
Yeah, he'll have to probably charge that middle one.
Yeah, as soon as possible.
The front one,
we'll come back with the rest of the combats next. So we're going into this combat next. I have 2 Corsairs of Umbar versus 1 High Elf with shield. Are you going to shield or are you fighting normally?
We'll shield.
Okay, so you get 2d6. And let's see if you get a 6. You get a 3 highest. Here's my 2 rolls. I got a 6 there. Push them back. And I need 6s because these guys have the shields.
Yep, they do.
So, and I don't get it. 4 and 5. Going into the next one.
We'll shield again.
You're gonna shield again. Okay,
yep.
So fighting regularly for me. 6. You got a 6, so I get pushed back.
I can't attack because it's shielded.
Yeah, and then I have 4 versus that one
Shield
there.
again, yeah.
All right, so let's see if you get a 6. 3 highest. Let's see if I can take it. I do with a 5. Now let's see if I can wound him. I need 6s here. Need a 6 and I get nothing. 4 highest. We'll come back with priority next. Around this is what it looks like. Arestor is over here with some of his high elves with shields, and then you have Elro here, who's going to be charging into that. Yeah, enraged Elro here, who will have to charge that Abrakan Guard, and Dalamir and everybody's swinging around the side. So priority next round. I got a 4 to your 4. You had it, so I get it. Woohoo! Knight of Umbar's movement during the movement phase, people have been sort of charging around. This guy has sort of filled the gap here to protect his other Abrakan Guard. Dalamir is charged over. These Watchers of Karna have charged the front 2 archers there and sort of spreading around. These guys have charged that elf there these guys charge into that elf, and that guy has charged into those two. And then again, Aberkin Guard pulled off that one. So now it's to the Knight of Umbar. He's going to try with 2 will to transfix on a 4+ the Erestor model there. So I do get it on a 5. You do have 1 will.
Yep.
So are you going to resist?
Resist?
Yeah. It's a 3, and you don't even have enough might to put it up to a 5 because you only have 1 might with Erestor.
Right.
So then the Knight of Umbar is going to charge around onto the Knight of Umbar, like so.
Can you do that though? Because you're in control zone of Erestor.
Forgot the courage test for him. I do have to pass the courage test, which he has courage 6 plus 6. So I should have done that first, and I would have just moved everything back if I didn't. Next, Aberkin Guard here, the one that killed Eladan, is going to try to charge into Erestor. He only has a courage 3, so I'm rolling hopefully well for this. He does make it with a 7. So Mike, with his movement, is moving some of his elves back here to sort of team up on the Watchers of Karna over here, which is a pretty sound move because they do have 2 attacks each. So, and
well, he's fighting 5 elves.
End of the movement phase. This is what it looks like. We got 4 Corsairs of Umbar on that elf there. We have an Aberkin Guard that killed Eladan, and the Knight of Umbar on Erestor, who is transfixed. We have Spear Support and regular Corsair of Umbar on 1 elf there. And then again, the same thing on that elf. And this Aberkin Guard here on that, and that Aberkin Guard on Elgro here. And Dalamar sitting sort of over there. We got a Watcher of Karna with 4 high elves on him. And then another Watcher of Karna with 1, and another Watcher of Karna with another one. And these guys are hanging out at the back, looking for something to shoot. We'll come back with shooting next. Shooting phase, these top 4 here, guys, have a shot into that 1 lone high elf with a bow that's not in combat. So I have 4 guys that are trying to shoot him in the way for the barricade. So I need 4s. They all hit. So now I need in the ways 4+. 3 get through. Now I need a 5 to kill him. And I get all 2s. Where were those 5s when I needed it? Oh my goodness. This guy here is not going to shoot because I have it in the way with also Dalamar, and I don't want to kill him. So we'll go over that guy's shooting. How about that?
I did not expect you to roll this.
No. Gonna shoot into Dalamar, I'm assuming?
We'll go to Dalamar.
Dalamar, yeah. And it's a 1. So nothing.
He's scared.
We'll come back with combats next. So, at the beginning of the round, Mike has called a heroic combat with Elro here. And we got to do that one first. So let's see if you get a 6 with your 3 dice. 3 highest. Let's see if the Aberkin Guard can get something higher. He gets a 4. And he wins that combat and survives somehow.
I can't even beat a freaking 4.
It's so frustrating. I get it. So your strength, defense 6.
6.
So I need 5s plus 1 though from the 2-handed, so 4s. And that's a 3, so nothing.
Nice.
So this high elf here versus this Aberkin Guard.
He'll shield.
You're shielding? Okay, I'll fight regularly. Let's see if you get a 6. Yeah?
I just wanted to make sure he could shield.
You got a 3 highest? I got a 1. So you push me back. These 2 versus that.
He will
1.
not shield.
Okay, let's see what you get. You got a 3, and I got a 6. Let's see if I can get... These guys are the ones with a shield. So, your defense 6, I need 6s. There it is right there. These 2 here versus that high elf.
No shield.
No shield, okay. He gets a 2. Oh, dude. I got a 4. Let's see if I can get a 6. And I do not. I'm going to do these 4 next. So here's my roll. He is shielding. I got a 4 highest. And you got a 5 highest, so you push me back. Last combat of this round, or over on this side of the board. Knight of Umbar has 3 attacks. Aberkin has 1 versus Erestor's 1 attack. Let's see what Erestor gets. He gets a 1. I automatically win the fight. He is knocked down. So here is... here's the Knight of Umbar's rolls. So he is defense 7. I do need 6s. I get 1. 1 on him, and that is it so far from the Knight of Umbar. Then the Aberkin Guard needs 7, so 5s, and he gets nothing. So 1 wound. You have 3 fate with Erestor.
I'll roll 1 at least.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see if you can save it. There's a 5. You do save that wound, so he has 2 wounds, 2 fate left. So this Watcher of Karna versus 1. So I have 2 dice.
Doesn't have Elven Blade.
Okay. So I get a 3 highest versus your 6. You push me back. Next, 1-on-1 as well. I got a 4 highest. Let's see what you get. 3. Okay. Let's see if I can kill him off. I need your. These guys are the non-shield ones.
These ones, yes.
Yeah. So I need 5s. There's a 4. So no wounds there, but I do push you back.
Does he fight?
We completely forgot to roll the wound for this guy. So let's see if you roll the wound.
My bad.
Oh my goodness. And you do kill him, actually. That is my bad. Wow.
I wasn't sure.
I can't believe I just jumped right there.
I just wasn't sure.
Yeah. Sorry, dude. Sorry, guys. That hopefully won't happen again. But mistakes happen. I'm only human. So I have this guy here. I have against 4 high elves. Let's see if you get a 6. And you get a 6. So you get 2 6s, so you take it. And I am trapped, so you might as well just see if you kill him.
Is it double dice?
Yeah, just double dice.
So if I don't roll a 6 here.
Well, you should kill him with the 5 and 6s, and lots of 5s and 6s. So that Watcher of Karna is dead. Oh, I'm knocking everybody over too with it. End of the round, this is what it looks like. I have one singular Watcher of Karna over there, Dalamir here, and then my whole lineup over there with my Arbalisters holding up the back. So, let's go into priority for next round. I get a 3. To your 3.
And you...
I had it last, so it goes to Mike. Beginning of the next round, I did choose to call a heroic move with Knight of Umbar, and Erastor is using his 1 might to call a heroic move there as well. So it's I'm evil, you're good, so 1, 2, 3 me, 4, 5, 6 you. And it goes to me. Oh, dude, that's not what you wanted to roll. We'll come back with my movement next. Knight of Umbar first is going to be charging into Erastor. Here's his courage test. He makes it. Next, he's going to try to do a 1-die transfix on Erastor. Erastor has no will left because he tried to resist already, so I just need a 4 up. And that's a 1, so nothing. No might being used to pump that up either. But he does get in and charges in on Erastor, who is prone. Alright, so over here, this guy's going to charge into that High Elf Knight there. This Corsair here, continuing with my heroic action, heroic move, is going to charge Erastor, or try to. And no, he doesn't. And so I'm just going to spear support with this guy onto the Knight of Umbar. Abrakan Guard, he's going to try charging Erastor, and he does. Up there. These guys just charge into that High Elf. These 2 charge into that High Elf. This guy is going to charge all the way over here. And this one's also going to do the exact same thing. Actually, I think I might need to go this way a little bit. But that is my heroic move for this turn. And Mike is doing his regular movement now. He's just moving his guys around, sort of picking off these Abrakan Guards with extra support from the High Elves. So at the end of Mike's turn, he had a couple of his archers, or one of his archers as well, charge in onto this Abrakan Guard, and he has 2 archers plus 1 regular guy charged into the Watcher of Karna over there. Dalamar, he's going to charge into your Elro here. Eat that. And then my Arbalisters for the rest of my movement are staying stationary. So Mike doesn't have any shooting this phase. I have all 5 of mine sitting here. They're all going to shoot into this combat here, hopefully taking off some elves. So I got 5 dice. I do have it in the way for the building. So let's see, I need 4s. So I have 2. Let's see if they can get through the building, the ruin. 1 does. Let's see if I can hit good or bad. So 4 up. I hit 1 of the 3, so we'll just randomly determine it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2. So it's that guy there. And I need 5s. It's a 1, so nothing. Over here, Mike has called a heroic combat on Elro here. I called a heroic strike with Dalamir, so we got to do that fight first. So Dalamir's fight goes up to a 6 and ties him. That's garbage.
You actually got a 1 on
that. Yeah. Roll away and see if you you got 3 dice.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, because you're going to use your most aggressive stance most likely. You get a 6. Can I tie you with a 6? I do get 6s.
Double 6s.
You do have an Elven Blade, so 3 plus, you get the win, and it goes to me. You are trapped, so I get 6 attacks on you.
Is he trapped?
Yeah, because you're in combat, you can't move back.
Yeah, I know.
So your defense 6, so I need 5s here, and that is
2.
3 wounds.
Oh, 3. Sorry, I didn't see that one.
3 wounds there. So you have 2 fate. And you have 2 wounds. So let's see if you can save these. You fail one, and then you save one. So you still take 2 wounds though, and that is enough to kill Elro here as well. This fight over here, you got 3 versus my 2, so let's see what I get. I got a 4 highest. You got a 3 highest.
Told you.
Let's see if I can, I do need 5s. I got a 2 and a 1, so I just push this back.
Yep.
So this one versus those 3, you do have 3 against my 1. I rolled a 6, and you rolled a 3 highest. So I'm going to go after one of these guys, so I need a 4. Nothing. So I just pushed those 3 guys back. 1 on 1 here.
No shielding.
Okay. You got a 6, you pushed me back. And can you kill him? No, not with a 1. We got a 2 on 1 over here. 2 on 1. I got a 6 on that die there. So that one there.
Yeah, I guess he can't move.
Well, you still have to roll because you have a higher fight. You can still beat me. Nope.
That's why I already assumed that I was going to roll a 2.
I already assumed. Here's the wounds, and I got a 5, and he actually is defense 6 because he has shields, so I do not kill him.
I'm just sorry.
2 on 1 here. I got a 4. You got a 5, so you push me back, and can you kill him? You're needing 5s.
4.
And there's a 4. And the elf versus 2. What does the elf get? The elf gets a 4. I get a 3, so you push me back, and you need 5s. And kill 1. Alright, so this fight here, Erestor has 2 attacks, is prone, and then I have spear support and the African card. So let's see what Erestor gets. He has a 4 highest, and fuck it. I have a 4 highest as well, and you are using your Elven Blade or your Dagger Elven Blade. Yeah. So roll 3 or higher. You stand up, and then you win that round.
I actually,
there you go, push me back. End of the round, this is what it looks like. We have a cluster of people over here, as well as the Corsair Arbalisters over there, and the one Watcher of Karna, taking on all those elves all by himself over there. We'll come back with priority next. Here's the priority roll. I got a 6. You had it last, so I get it. We're going to start this combat off with the Knight of Umbar transfixing Erestor using 2 of his will. And there he goes with a 5. You have no will left with Erestor because you've already used it, so he just charges in. And then, oh, sorry, he needs his terror test before he does all of that. And he does make it with a 6. And then he charges in. African Guard's going to try to charge in. He charges in with a 7 as well. This guy is just loving these combats. This guy here is going to try charging into that elf. Oh, I don't know why I'm freaking rolling. You're not terror causing anymore.
I told you, man, you're my kryptonite because you roll really good against me.
And then this guy's going to support Knight of Umbar. This guy's going to come up this way. And these guys are going to come over here.
He's in a bad battle.
End of my movement. We had Knight of Umbar and all these guys charge Erestor. Those guys charged into that elf. That elf. Dalamir charged into those 2. African Guard into that one. African Guard into that one. And then the Watcher of Karn charged into those 2 over there. And for Mike's movement, all he did was move his 1 elf that was not in combat into combat with that Watcher of Karn. We'll come back with my shooting next. My 5 Arbalisters there are shooting into this combat here. Let's see if I can hit anything. Alright, so 3 make it through. So I need to make way for the building. 1 makes it through. Now I need to see who I hit. I hit my own guy.
Hey, that's the thing I hate about
4 plus, let's see. And I killed my own guy. Whoa, yeah. And that Watcher of Karma is dead.
Face.
Knight of Umbar combat is going to be the first one for this round. Mike does have 1 dice. Let's see what he gets. He gets the clutch 6. Let's see if I can get a 6 out of these 5 dice. I do. So I do have the higher fight value, and you are knocked down. So I'll roll the Knight of Umbars first. So these are his 6. And I need 6s.
Where did you get the higher fight value?
Because I transfixed you.
Oh, yeah. I completely forgot about that. That's what I mean by the transfix should, like, it's got such a high...
There is a wound from the Knight of Umbar. He does give you a wound.
Yep.
So you already have 1 fate use. So you have 2 fate left and 2 wounds.
Yep.
And then the spear support. Let's see if he gets anything. Does not. And then the African card. He's strength 4. He needs 5s on these. So and nothing.
interesting.
So 1 wound on Arestor. Let's see if he makes his second fate roll. And he makes it with a 6. Look at that. 6s out the wazoo now.
Oh.
These two here versus that elf. I got a 2 highest. Let's see what he gets.
He's not gonna shield.
Of course not. 2.
Oh.
So you push me back. You have the higher fight value. Let's see if you rolled a wound. And can you get him? And he
No.
doesn't with a roll of a 1.
1.
So we're going to move on to these two here. I got a 3 highest.
3.
Alright, so you push me back. And you wound. Let's see. And you do. You kill another Corsair. And then these two versus that elf. I got 4 highest. You get a 4 highest. And you don't.
Good try.
Fabrican Guard versus 1. Let's see. You're fighting regularly. He gets a 1. I get a 1.
No.
We're like tying this entire round. You need 5s to kill him too. And nothing.
Oh,
Okay.
so that was a
We're going to do
solid
the other Abracan Guard. Let's see what you get. 5. Come on, 6. I get a 5. What is this? We're tying everything. So
You're
you
just mimicking because of the Umbar.
yeah. The mimic has happened. And you kill him. Oh, that's 2 down. That's not
These
good.
elves are in vengeance mode.
And Dalamir has 3 attacks versus your 2. Yeah, go ahead. You get 5 highest. I need a 6. I get a 5 highest. You do have the Elven Blade, so you win on a 3+.
Oh wait, I only needed 1. My bad.
No, you need 2. Because there's 2 guys on him. So roll this second die. So you have 1 wound on him so far. You have 2 wounds on him. So here's Dalamir's first fate.
Save.
Makes it. Second fate saves out of 3.
Makes
Also
them.
makes it. Oh. End of the round, this is what it looks like. Arestor's still on the ground. My guys are still hanging out over here. And then Dalamir is trying to punch a hole through some of those elves, but it's not happening at all. We'll come back with priority next. Priority next round. I got a 1. It's your 1. I had it, so it goes
But are you
to
gonna call a
you.
heroic move?
I will call a heroic move with the Knight of Umbar.
I think.
So going with the Knight of Umbar. And you know what? I am going to charge in onto Arestor. He makes it with a roll of a 6. I'm going to just do 1 transfix. Do I transfix him while he's prone? No, I don't actually. I'm going to save the will. And then I'm just going to go in.
Interesting.
Then Abracan Guard's going to charge in. And he's loving it still with a 7. And then Spear support here. This guy's Corsair is going to charge up into that guy. These guys are going to go up into that guy. Dalamir is going to charge into 2.
Again, yeah.
Again. And he's going to charge into 1. And then these 2 are going to charge up as well. And that is my movement. End of the round. This is what the movement looks like. Everybody has piled in. Well, I should say a third guy has piled in on Dalamir. 2 are on that Abracan Guard, or 2 more piled in on that Abracan Guard. Another one has piled in on that Corsair, and nobody else has moved. So we'll come back with shooting next. So shooting phase. My 5 Arbalisters here are going to shoot into that combat there. So I need 4s to hit. All right. Yeah, 2 hits. No in the ways, but I have it in the way for the combat, I should say. And so 1 on my guy. Let's see if I kill him. I do not kill him. 1 on one of their guys. So this guy here is going to be 1 to 3. That guy there is going to be 4, 5, 6 because he has a shield. So 1 to 3. So I need 5s. And I kill
Nice.
1 of them. Yeah. So Dalamir versus 3. Dalamir can't be trapped, even if he is trapped. One of his rules. So let's see what you roll. You got a 6. I got a 5 highest. So he isn't trapped either. So you just get to move back that inch there. And let's see if you can wound him. No, no, and no. This guy here has 3 on him. So let's see what you get. You get a 6. And I'm trapped. So let's see if you can kill him. You need 5s.
I didn't mean to.
Well, you get a 5 all the way over there
was gonna
anyways.
say,
That kills them all.
I meant to grab the.
These 2 versus 1. You got a 5 highest. Ooh. So let's see if I can get a 6.
I think these are the 3 shields.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
That's the other one.
Yeah. Well, no.
Or no, you meant killed one.
There's a 6.
Yeah, you're
Kills that
fine
guy
anyways,
there
so it doesn't
anyways.
matter.
1 on 1 here. Let's see if you get a 6. Oh, you get a 5. Come on, get a 6. Oh, there's a 4. I gotta push back. And can you kill him? Needing a 4, you get him. 2 on 1. Can you get a 6? You get a 1.
1.
Oh, what is this?
Really?
Oh, wow.
Holy crap.
That was bad. I get pushed back the inch. Can you kill 1? Needing 5s. No, that's a 3.
I'm kind of feeling.
Here's Arestor versus Knight of Umbar, African Guard, and Sport. Oh, you get a 6. Mike gets a 6. Can the Knight of Umbar gets a 6? No. 5 highest. I have no might left to move.
I thought you had 1 might.
No, I used the heroic move this turn.
Right.
So you get to stand up for free, but cannot strike to wound, thankfully. End of the round, that's what it looks like. Plus my Arbalisters over here. So, priority, next turn. I rolled a 1. Oh, he rolled a 3. Priority, elves. So Mike here is just moving his guys around, picking off each one of my warriors of Umbar, or Corsairs of Umbar, sorry. And it looks like leaving a couple to charge into the Knight of Umbar. The Restor's going to charge?
We're going to do a courage test.
Okay.
So 5, so
he needs 6 or higher because he does have a -1.
5 and then he has the -1.
Yep. Oh no, he does not make it. Wah, wah. And he has no will to boost that up either.
We're gonna do this guy next.
Okay, so he needs 6 as well because he's courage 4 currently, and he makes it in on the Knight of Umbar though.
No.
Okay, awesome, and that is that. All my guys that I could move.
Oh, I got crap.
Have now been moved. So. At the end of the movement phase, Arestor's left all the way out in the open over there, and I have 5 Arbalisters over here that have a line of sight on him. So I need 4+ to hit.
So 9. You got 3.
I got 3. Now I need your defense 7.
7.
So I need 6s still nonetheless to cause some wounds. None.
Wow.
That's 1, 1, and 5.
Figured you'd
Boo.
get with the Witch King.
So this combat here first. Mike has fight 5. I have fight 5. He has 1 die to my 2 because I was charged. You get a 4 highest. I get a 5 highest.
Nice job.
So I need to get a 5 again. There's a 6.
6.
That guy is dead. 1-on-1 here. African Guard versus High Elf. I get a 6 versus your 6. You push me back. Can this elf take vengeance for... No.
Let's try.
Elodan.
Do the 2v1.
Okay, these 2 over here. I got a 5 highest versus your 3. Okay, so these guys need 5s.
He's got a shield. He doesn't?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't
So,
care.
3 highest, nothing. Dalamir versus 3. Let's see if you get a 6. You get a 4 highest. Come on, Dalamir, you need a 6 here. You get a 5, that will do. And I need 5s all around. Come on, 5s. I do get to reroll his wounds, which I've been forgetting as well, because he has Slayer of Kings.
Oh, nice.
So, there's 2. I killed 2 of them. This one here, versus 1. I rolled a 4. To your 6, you beat me. Can you kill him? Needing 5s. And you get another 6. He is dead. 1-on-1 here. I get a 2. You get a 4. Now you need 4s. And 1, so nothing. Alright, that's what the board looks like at the end of the movement phase. Got the Arbalisters over here, as well as the few soldiers that are remaining here. Priority, next round. I got a 1. Tier 2, you have priority yet again. Because Mike is broken, Arestor is going to make a courage test here. He has... No! Double 1s! Arestor runs away. He has no will or anything. That's not good. So we need courage test here, just to see if he stays on the board. So he needs a 4. And he runs away because he's courage 4 and he rolled a 4. I should have said this guy here. He's good. And is he going to charge? No, you have to see if now roll terror test charge as well.
That's what I did. Oh,
no, because you have to make your terror test.
You're
your
right.
Courage.
Yeah.
And that's a long 7. So
that was a long
he goes
7.
in. Yeah.
That was
this
a really
one here.
long 7.
Does he stay on the board? He does with a roll of a 6. And who's he going to charge? Into the Knight of Umbar as well? All right.
He's brave.
He's in as well. These 2 here. I don't think they have room to get in. One might. This one here is going to try charging after making his courage test, see if he stays. He stays. Now he needs to make it again, see if he charges. And he definitely charges the Knight of Umbar as well.
Like full on might.
Yeah. And then this one here has to make a courage test, see if he stays. And he does. And he can charge whoever he wants. The decisions, the decisions. Into the Abracan Guard. Uh-oh. This guy here is just going to support the Abracan Guard. And this guy here is just going to charge up into this guy. And then this guy is going to charge up into this guy.
All right.
And this guy is going to charge up into that guy.
All right.
And that is my go. I'm not going to do any shooting this phase. Heck yeah, I am. I'm going to shoot it into this combat there. From these guys up here. So I have 3 guys I can see.
Yeah, I don't think the one can shoot.
The one on the bottom and the one in the corner can't. So I have 3 guys I can see. 2 hit.
2 hit.
Let's see in the ways for the combat. They both hit my guy. So let's see if they hit the Abracan Guard and kill him. Needing 4s.
No!
Oh my goodness!
Thanks, man.
Right there.
Thanks, man.
Abracan Guard dead. I'm gonna break myself. So first combat is going to be this combat here. So Knight of Umbar, who is charged on 1 high elf with 1 spear support. Spear support there and 1 attacking spear corsair there. So let's see what you get.
The lucky die.
You had a 1. I had a 5. Let's see if I can kill him. So Knight of Umbar needs to get a 5 and kills
Yeah,
it.
there you go.
Bye-bye. Over here we got 1-on-1. Let's see, go ahead. You get a 3. I get a 6. Let's see if I can get him with a 5. It's a 1, so no.
I'm just trying to make sure you kind of bushed.
Okay. And then Dalmir on 1. We both have fight 5, so can you get a 6? You can get a 5, that's good! I get a 5. You have the Elven Blade. So 3 or higher, it's you. It goes to you. He does have 2 wins, 1 fate left, so
It's a 4.
it is a 4, and here's his first fate roll, and he makes it with a 6. So Mike is at 25%. The game does end now. I do have Dalmir and Knight of Umbar still with my Corsairs and Arbalisters up here that would have continued to pluck away, hopefully at those high elves.
Guys.
And we're at my own guys. Yeah, we've seen that a couple of times as well. So we'll tally up the victory points. We'll come back with the after action report next.
You gotta eat.
Welcome guys to the after action report. You saw that match between Mike and I, and there was some ups and downs.
I was feeling down at the start with those dice rolls, but
Yeah.
that was a really fun match by the end of it, actually.
Well, you started coming back in some of those rounds, and
I
we're
did.
starting to really slaughter my guys. Because, like, really, let's be honest. Like, if I didn't have a buckler, with my Corsairs, you needed a 4 to kill them. You know what I mean? Which is pretty good, and you were getting quite a few of them.
What did you lose? 8 guys or something like that?
No, I think I lost 10 guys, and if I lost 11, I would have been
I
broken.
had 13 in total.
Yeah. So I had obviously my guys were cheaper than yours.
Yeah,
it allowed
I
me
had
to
some
get more.
heroes in that.
Yeah. So and I only had 2 heroes, where you theoretically had 2, but your 1 was a lot higher.
We'll say I had like 1.5 heroes with
1.5.
boss.
Yeah. So it was an 8-0 victory for myself, victory point wise.
Yeah.
I would want to say that the Knight of Umbar was probably the hero for me. That was
you won.
Yeah, because he kept on transfixing everybody and charging in
for
on
sure.
them and yada yada yada. Yeah. So and that I think is really key, is using that transfix to cut your fight value in half and cut your attacks in half, and then I have the higher fight and the more attacks and everything else. So it was pretty good that way. Erestor though really held him up for a while, quite a few turns, eh?
I was surprised that no might left. He held on quite a while.
Yeah.
And then he just ran. He
just ran. Yes.
just lost his
That's
courage.
true. The double ones. That's not the first game that you've done that either.
I was going to say, that was today I had some bad luck on the courage tests.
Yeah, because the Necromancer too, in our last match.
2 and a 1, I think.
Yeah, something like that. It was terrible. But the people that you don't want to have run, all of a sudden they're gone.
Yeah.
And it's like, crap. Yeah. And it sucks because Erestor is only like courage 5.
Yeah, he is.
He's it's
for
weird.
An elf, you'd think he'd be courage 6 or 7, but no,
courage 5. Yeah. So that's weird. Well, Mike, thank you for coming out again. I appreciate it, dude. Guys, thank you for watching. If you have any comments or anything like that, leave them below. Let us know what you think as well. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, ignite your hobby.